Good evening and welcome to our special podcast this evening for Late Night Sauce. My name is Mario. I'm here with Noah. And we have a very, very special guest this evening that some of you may know, some of you definitely love. And we've been waiting for about a year to get this going, and we are going to introduce you to local legend Kevin Herchen, musician extraordinaire of Rhode Island, New England, East Coast, Tennessee. I don't know where Tennessee is. Midwest, is that considered Midwest?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's not East Coast.
I'm pretty sure it's
There's no ocean in Tennessee.
There's not, but
so it's not on the coast.
It's decently closer than most of the Midwest.
What's considered Midwest then?
I don't know, like Ohio?
Is it Tennessee next to Ohio?
Feel free to chime in, Kevin. I mean, I feel like you're the expert.
I was just waiting to say hi to him.
Anyway,
but I'm
the man
not
is
geography. I'm a musician.
Yeah, I'm not. Obviously, we're not
I'm not
geographers.
No cartographers here.
Yes. So anyway, we have legendary musician Kevin Herchen here, and we'd like to welcome to the show, Kevin.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. It's been a long time coming.
It has been a long time coming. I remember I basically knew Kevin when he was just a regular man playing guitar in the local bars, and he would blow me off once a month, messing up the calendar.
It's not true.
I used to book you like every third Thursday of the month at my old restaurant, and then you forget to show up a few times because
this isn't the way I remember it.
That's weird. Anyway, the point is he's actually come a long way. He's plays at the Redneck Riviera, and he's
Actually
in Tennessee.
plays, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we're very privileged to have him here and on our podcast. So, Kevin, tell us some of the tough tribulations in your career that you've had to deal with since the COVID reopening.
Oh, okay.
Well, damn, that was a good one.
That is a good one.
You think I just come up with this off the top of my head?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, yeah. There's no notes.
There's no notes. Never any notes here, guys.
Don't take notes.
Unprepared.
Don't take notes.
All right.
Flashback to 2020.
COVID.
2020, COVID reopening. You got plexiglass everywhere. What was the worst thing you had to deal with?
Getting gigs.
Gigs,
Yeah.
Getting the gig itself.
Oh yeah, we had the
basic.
problems. We had the problems with the capacity.
Yeah.
And
That was the biggest
really
thing because we
bad.
were outside here. You know what's funny is I played outside here by the fire pit, and only during COVID, people always ask me, "Are you outside or inside?" I'm like, I was only outside because of COVID. Like some people just remember it, which was a lot of fun. It was cool. The dynamic was different. It was cool, but thank God we had that.
Yeah.
But Rhode Island was better than Massachusetts. A lot of my friends in Mass couldn't play at all. Like I still was able to do gigs here, with plexiglass and everything else. But,
Right.
But yeah, gigs was the hardest thing. Getting the gig.
So when was your first performance ever? When did you stop playing in bars? What year?
I'm not doing a year.
Come
I'm not
on.
doing it.
It helps us with the background.
You gonna lie to the people?
All right.
The people want to know.
They're asking.
All right, when I was 5 years old in 2003. No, I'm kidding. See what we did there? Do the math.
I can't do. We're not geographers or mathematicians here.
Exactly. No, it was. It had to be
2003.
Yeah, it was around there. Yeah.
Really?
Seriously, yeah. Oh, 20. We're on 20. We're coming up on 20 years.
Yeah.
Wow, you've been performing 20 years.
Wow.
So where was the first place you performed at?
Well, there were two. It depends on the owners who you talk to. So,
Okay.
Joe Tomaselli at Tomaselli's on Providence
Street, West Warwick. Oh, know the place.
Oh man.
He's actually my neighbor.
That was every Friday.
His mom's my neighbor or something.
That was every Friday, but I also did, at the same time, I was playing at Fiddler's Green, which was then turned into Rocky Point Pub. It's right near Rocky Point.
Fiddler's Green,
yeah. But that was like the hotbed for like rock music because I was playing a lot of rock music. But I couldn't even get in. I wasn't 21, but I was like waiting outside to play.
That's funny. Wow.
So yeah, I was I would be like, can I just play? I won't drink, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. So we used to open for like all the local bands that were heavy back then. But
who are some of the local bands you opened up for?
Then it was Fresh Crop, who I'm still friends with those guys. Train of Thought and Sulfur. Those were like the three heavy.
I heard of Sulfur. I haven't heard of the other two.
Yeah, Train of Thought's still together too. Like I know a bunch of the guys. Now I've learned. Like I didn't realize that I knew them then, but then like years later now they'll be like, oh yeah, you know my brother or whoever plays in Train of Thought, and like they still get together and jam out in the garage.
Do you know that Noah was 4 years old when you started playing your first gig?
Like I said, well, I'm only 1 year old.
Wow.
I was only 1 year older than him, though.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It was 5.
We're talking decades.
Yeah, it was 5.
We're talking decades of excellence from Kevin Herchen. Can anybody else in this room say that? Besides me and Kevin Herchen.
Okay.
I was like Billy Gilbert.
Did I do something to you? Like, this
I'm
is
just
the second
saying.
time.
It's not the second time.
You called
I'm
me a
just
sidekick in the last
I didn't do it this time.
All right, you didn't do it, but you just said that
You trying to tell me your first 10 years, you had excellence in your first 10 years?
You don't know what I had.
I don't think you did.
You don't think so.
I'm going to say you did, because no one has first excellence in the first 10 years of their life.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're 1 decade in, if I'm going to give you.
Right.
You're on your way to your second. You didn't do 2 yet, okay? You done messed up, Noah, all right?
You done messed up.
You done messed up.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we're off and running here.
Yes,
Swimming
we are.
league.
This is what we do.
Great
This is
start.
what we do.
But yeah,
a lot
those
of
were the
being
two
Marty.
that would start it. And I
All
see
right.
Joey Thomas telling out. He's like, I always gave you your first break. I'm like, what? I played for free now.
You played for free
No,
for these guys?
no.
Oh, Jesus.
I definitely got it. No, I mean,
Wow.
in today's standards, I played for free. But the beauty of it was right down the street from my high school, West Warwick High School.
Yep.
And it was just a party. It was
Yeah.
every Friday. That's all I did. That was the only thing. I had a day job and everything else. And I was like, let's just party, make some, whatever, $0. Because I probably drank it all away.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And whatever. But it was fun. And I got, I remember having like a piece of paper with my set lists and everything, like, back in the day.
What was your set list back then?
It was a lot of
Name some of the
Nickelback.
songs. Nickelback,
Yeah, a
huh?
lot of
Nickelback, huh?
Nickelback.
They're
a
coming,
lot
aren't they?
of,
Coming to town? They coming to
they
town?
are,
Yeah, they're coming.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
with Brantley Gilbert, which is weird. That's a country act.
I don't know.
He's a
Brandon.
country act.
I don't listen to country.
No, that's what I'm
The
saying.
country I
It's
listen to
weird
is you.
That's right.
And half the
I like
time,
that.
when the songs come on the radio, when my wife's playing it, I thought it was Kevin Herchen original. I know
Yes.
it's a real song. It's
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. I had to learn Hotel California
Oh, yeah.
for that gig.
We're still waiting for you to learn it in Spanish for the trap, but you
That's
never
true,
do that.
Right, right.
You keep asking to play Hotel California in
I'm
Spanish,
doing-
like from the Big Lebowski.
I'm
but you
doing
won't
the
do it.
Rosetta Stone right now to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the humble beginnings, and those were the
West
COVID-
Warwick and Warwick. Gotta
That's
love
right,
it.
the Wizards, and then yeah, I miss Fiddler's Green because that was like an actual rock.
What is that place now? It's
I
not
was
Rocky Point.
Demo's
Pub, but
Pizza for a while.
It's a Demo's Pizza now?
It was. I don't know if it is still.
I think it is.
You know what
I think I
you know
drove
what
by
it
there
is.
the
You
other
know
day. I
exactly
think I drove
what
by
it
there. It is a Demo's Pizza, yeah. Ah, it's a shame. I mean, yeah, you give it Demos. You know.
Yeah, no.
No offense to you guys. Just saying,
He's by the way, he's pointing to the mic.
yes,
saying no offense to you
sorry guys.
No, but yeah, but I loved Fiddler's Green, and then Rocky Point Pub was the other one. But I played there forever. I have like a live disc from there. My buddy recorded it. It was crazy.
For those of you listeners out there that know what a disc is, before the internet was around, there was things called CDs, and that's how you listen to music.
Yeah.
But
We're also speaking to Noah when we say these things.
I know what a CD is.
Whoa!
he knows what a CD
What
is.
does this stand
I
for?
know he knows.
Compact disc.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I knew he knew that. I knew he knew that.
I used to burn CDs. I know what LimeWire is. All right.
Napster, BearShare. We should go through that. BearShare, LimeWire, Napster.
I knew LimeWire. That's it. That's what my dad had on the computer. So I don't know.
That was great.
I knew a Polish website that used to sell their songs for like $2 a piece.
Yeah.
You can burn them. Problem is, all the songs were in Polish. Yeah, I didn't know that till later on.
Rosetta Stone.
You didn't know till later. How long did it take?
Couple CDs in.
You fucking burned the CD. Like, I'm gonna let that one marinate, sit on the shelf for a little bit. Like,
I'll get back to it. Because he knew
It took me
was
about
gonna cancel.
14 cents to figure out. Like this is what I was looking for.
He knew it was going to cancel quick. He had to get on it.
I know.
That's how we were with Napster. When we knew they were clamping down, I was just like, brr, 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 like whatever. I couldn't think of anything. Like Knight Rider theme song. Bro, let's go. Like, whatever it was. Like I don't even care. I want everything, and I want it now.
Why don't you take the Knight Rider theme song and put some lyrics to it for your next
Okay.
hit? You should do it. I can't even give you half an idea what the song should be about, but that'd be amazing. 'Cause I think Busta Rhymes did it, but I think you could do a country version of it.
Not even kidding.
He's already been
This
working on it.
just
guys.
happened.
He's already been working on it.
No, not even kidding. This just happened. It's this. Yeah, Busta Rhymes. You're right.
I know I'm right. That's
All
what I said.
right. No,
They just say
I
things
didn't
just to
mean-
say them?
I didn't mean that. I meant this is we're speaking about the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, so my brother sent it to me and said, "Do you know what this is behind it?" I go, "That's Knight Rider."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, Busta Rhymes. He's still alive, by the way."
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's
I
alive.
didn't know that.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Good for Buster.
I think he had a
This
medical
guy's a
problem. I think he's okay now.
I think that sounds like
Like
familiar.
a couple years ago or something.
Yeah,
He's fine
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stays a number, I feel.
Well, I think he's gonna.
It's the life you live, man.
Yeah, I mean he's got one set of he's got one style, and you can only do that for so long. So he's either gonna find a new style or just kind of.
Does he break your neck? Is that him?
Yeah, it's break your neck. Yeah.
Something.
Something.
Break your neck. All right.
So
That's good.
moving forward here, we're gonna go talk a little bit more about you performing in Tennessee, because is Tennessee the country music capital of America?
Nashville, yeah.
Nashville is.
Yes.
Yeah, specifically.
So, what are the
Oh.
differences in the crowds in Tennessee when you go and perform compared to Rhode Island? Like, in other words, we know where you play here. We know your crowd that comes in here in Rhode Island. We know your Rhode Island crowd.
Oh, yeah.
What is different in Tennessee? Because I don't know what kind of crowd you have up there, but I got a feeling Tennessee is kind of like the Las Vegas of country music. Everybody's just out to have a good time.
Yeah. 100%.
So
Have you been?
I've never been to Tennessee. My wife, I got to take my wife there someday.
Yeah, you do.
Someday I'll do it. I don't know when, but I would like to go out there.
The beauty of it, I describe it as like recharging my batteries, because when you go, people are listening and they're friendly, like no matter what.
Everyone's engaged.
That's
Like that.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the word. That's a great word for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're listening. They're like. I think because what happens is, as soon as you go to Nashville, like you put on this hat, or like persona of like, all right, I'm in Nashville. I gotta listen. I gotta be. You know what I mean? You come to the trap and you're like, all right, I'm gonna watch the game with my friends. I'm gonna, I like music too, and I'm gonna have a drink and everything. But when you're in Nashville, it's like, oh, come on, stop it. We gotta assimilate. We're in Nashville. We gotta be like them. All right, we got boots on. We gotta listen.
There's more pressure. There's more pressure.
But no, I wouldn't say pressure. I would say just more like attention.
Okay.
And engagement. It's like that's what it is. Like, all right, we're here for live music. We're not here to watch the baseball game.
Like people give a shit.
Yeah.
Like they show up.
Oh, they feel like
Kevin
they're
Herchen's on the side, and they're like, "We're there.
Yeah.
We're there."
Well, and that's the thing about it, though, is like just being in that city, town, is like they. You're it's actually cool. It's a town.
Really.
Town of
Well, it's
Nashville.
Music City.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I just found out myself.
It's
I
Music
thought it was
City,
the same. That's
but
my
it's really a town. Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll have to. We're
The
not
more you know.
geographers.
No, we're not John.
We're not.
We're not pretending to be.
We're not.
But
No.
I think once you just go there and like are on that stage, people just you're already upper echelon. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
it's
once you're on that stage,
It's
like
like
oh, he's
performing
in
at Madison
Nashville.
Square Garden as a comedian. You're there. You know what I mean?
100%,
It's like that.
It's
So-
like you're a rapper in Atlanta, man. Like,
Yes.
You're just,
Yes.
It's your bread and butter. You're there. Like
Exactly.
Atlanta, huh? Really?
Yeah, hot
Atlanta's big. Yeah, big. Atlanta's big.
Or it was.
I don't know. Yeah, it might be.
Luda. Yeah.
It's East Coast.
Still decent. Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I could say is like they're friendly. They give a shit. They
How do they act in Tennessee as far as the requests? Do they yell things to you to play? Do they fill out paper? Like,
Yeah,
what do how do they do? They text you? They have
No,
chalkboards?
no.
What do they do?
no, they come up
They write the song on a $20 bill and like pass it to you.
sometimes. No,
That
they'll
should
come
be
up.
That
should be what
that
they
is.
should
That would
do.
be amazing.
But that'll never happen here.
No,
okay.
They'll come up or they'll yell it, but it depends on the venue and the stage you're on. Like sometimes you'll say, "Yo,
Yeah,
yell out,"
yeah.
and then two guys waiting in the back room holding a Bud Light up. Hey, give me blah blah blah. But a lot of times, what happens is I feel like again because you're in Nashville, it's like people want old country. So anytime I'm there, I'm like, I'll talk to John Brazel. You know John Brazel? He's been
I don't know him, but I got a funny story about him that will make you very laugh hard.
I'm ready.
Apparently, he was playing at Kai Bar, which is our sister bar
Yes,
here at the Safe
yes.
House, and we had cards on the bar promoting him performing. He's performing at Kai Bar. I don't know the man. I wish I'd like to meet him someday, actually, because I've heard he's a nice
great.
fellow. So we had these women and this guy at the bar. They pick up the card that says John Brazel, and they ask my fellow bartender. They go, "Oh, is he any good?" And the bartender Jeff is like, "I'm really sorry, I don't know." Oh, you'll love him. He's amazing. He plays smooth Latin jazz.
Oh yeah.
So
I remember this now.
So all of a sudden they're like, "Ooh, we love smooth Latin jazz," and they just leave and go to Kai Bar. So I see Sam Adamo the next day, and they go, "Hey, so do we work tonight?" And I called him John Brazil, but it's Brazil.
Oh, it's Brazil.
He's like, "It's actually Brazil." I'm like, "Oh." I said, "We really know anything about him. We had a couple of girls and some dude asking about him, and Jeff didn't know what kind of music he sings. So I said he sings smooth Latin jazz, and he loved it. Just left. He goes, he sings the complete opposite of that. I go, did you have 3 people look really angry when they walked in? He's like, actually, I did see somebody that was kind of confused. I just had to roll with it because like these people were like, they were just like lame. You can just tell like you had to mess with them.
Right.
And
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
the thing is, I did it so fast. The bartender Jeff was like, "Oh my god, thank you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying. I just want to mess
Just
with
get
him."
him out of here. And they went, which was great.
Oh, yeah.
They trusted.
But yeah, he was
Mario's
playing in
suggestion.
Nashville with you last week, right? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, he
I saw
lives
it.
there. He lives there now.
Oh, he lives there.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he's
yeah.
from Worcester, I think.
Oh.
He's from New England.
He's from Worcester and he was playing at Kai Bar. Damn, that's a
Something-
drive and a half.
Yeah, I can't remember
By
where he
New
was
England
living. He does
standards.
Block Island all the time, but yeah, he lives there now. But I played with him at Redneck Riviera. I actually
Riviera.
played with him at Redneck
There we
Riviera.
go.
There it is.
Full circle.
And
people.
so he and I were saying, let's do the classic country stuff. If people, we'll take requests for whatever people want, but we were playing like
What's considered classic country?
like Alabama. Eagles is actually considered.
Eagles
that.
considered country?
Yeah, actually, if you look up Eagles in Wiki, 1974, whatever it is, it's categorized genre country.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
Wow.
I would
Not
put him in
kidding.
classic rock myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would do that then. You know what I mean? Like now you would say that,
Yeah.
but then they put him in that, so it's weird.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think of what else. We played like Willie Nelson. We played Johnny Cash. We tried to give them the like.
Any
country
Conway Twitty?
experience.
Any Conway Twitty?
I don't know any. I can't remember.
I
if he
can't name
did.
any songs either. I don't know any Conway
Like
Twitty
Jamie
songs.
Johnson.
He's old
Still
school.
the name.
I saw the name.
Yeah, just the classic stuff. Travis Tritt.
Eh?
But so we did that, and then people will yell. But anyway, to go back to your original question, is people will yell it out, but they're yelling out like old stuff. Yeah, they like the classic stuff.
Eh?
So
I have a question. So, people are looking for like the older classic stuff. Have you test drove any of your? What's that? Why are you laughing? I even say the fucking question. Have you like test driven like any of like your new songs that you've made and stuff? And,
absolutely. The reason I was laughing. Hold on, an aside. You couldn't see this. Is that I was laughing because I thought he was gonna say Purple Rain. I really thought he was gonna go Purple Rain on me.
We're not gonna go Purple Rain.
No, not till later at least.
Classic song, but anyway, no. The beauty. I'm glad you asked me this because the beauty of Nashville is all the original music. So
Yeah.
I'll play all my originals. A lot of times I'm there. That's only what I'm there to do.
Really?
So maybe one or two covers,
Mm-hmm.
And if I play on Broadway or anything, then it's all covers. But
Yeah.
the places I play, I feature.
You
all
want your
my-
original.
Yeah, I feature all my original music. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why I love it. And that's why I go there to do it.
Do the crowds respond well to it?
Yeah, because that's what that venue.
That's what they're known for. That's what
Right,
that's
exactly.
the
So
thing.
that's what we do. So it's like 3 people on the stage. Remember we did that here Tuesdays? Were you guys here when we did it? We did it at the Trap here. Tuesday nights was writer night, once a month. It was
I wasn't here for
Oh,
that.
I don't think
This
I
is
was
like
here.
4 or
I
5
was.
years.
Yeah, I've been almost 5 years. I wasn't here for that. Tuesday
Probably
nights.
tail end. TJ and I tried to do it. It just wasn't the venue for it because it's more of a sport. It's it's a get together place, which is great for what it is. But it's just not the venue for it. But we tried and we gave it a great effort, and we had great artists in here and everything. But so that's what they do. They have 3 or 4 people on the stage. Each will take a turn playing a song, and it goes around that way in a round. Why it's called a round, writer's round. But that's what the crowd goes there expecting to see. So that again, the expectation dictates the engagement and the listening audience. That's what's amazing about it. I mean, people are still talking. It's not like you can hit a pin drop, but
Yeah.
like they know when the song's over, they're all clapping. They know who the names are. Like the great part about those places is a lot of times now they have screens behind you with your Venmo, like QR code, Venmo QR code, your name and everything, and like it's all set up, so it's beautiful. You just plug in and play, and everyone is there expecting to see original music.
It's like when you were on Facebook Live and you had the little Venmo thing.
That's right.
Little QR code.
That goes back to your original question.
Yeah, that struggle was real back then.
About the pandemic.
You had to do it.
Internet concert. I was there.
I missed it.
I was there.
I liked that. That was fun.
It was
That was fun
good
for
time.
me. Yeah, it was good. What I didn't realize is that a lot of people who have kids or different shift jobs, whatever it is, can't come out to see me, or they live, in
Tennessee,
Maine, or
Good.
whatever. They're not going to drive down. We're like, yeah, we really like those Facebook Lives. Can you still do them? I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. Like,
whoops, my bad.
I want to designate like one day, but I'm playing so much.
Why can't you do like a Facebook Live while you're playing at the track?
I thought about doing that too. Yeah,
You should do like maybe
we could set that up.
you should choose like
the first
maybe,
Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
Wednesday's the new Friday, no, in case you didn't know.
I'm aware.
Thank
I'm
you for
aware.
hashtagging.
Wednesday is the new Friday. Hashtag Kevin Herchen.
Wednesday is the new Friday.
But
Yes.
but what I'm saying is like you could always also do like maybe like one day like a month, like you choose like a certain day, and that's like when like the online concert happens, like so
That would
people
be
know
cool.
when to like like it's happening today, like
That would be cool,
tune
yeah.
in, bro.
That would be cool.
That is a little
like
schedule,
that.
like it's like it's not gonna kill you, because I know you do this for
Yeah.
your job and stuff.
At least
like that.
5 or
You
6
need to
nights.
have gigs and
Right.
and be paid for things, but I mean, one day it's not gonna make or break your life, and then it gives
Even
you-
for an hour, just an hour would be
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
'Cause I loved interacting with everyone, like, because the cool part is it's only text, so it's
Yeah.
not like anyone's yelling at me, like yelling requests and everything. No one can speak, so I'm just like, okay, read that. How you doing? Yep. Happy birthday. Yep. Okay, with that song. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll learn that. Okay, cool. That it was nice. So
Speaking of learning
Food for thought.
songs, speaking of learning songs,
I'm not gonna ask anymore. It's getting old. It's getting old asking. It's just.
it is.
I don't.
I understand. I understand.
I don't want to do
I
it.
feel like
in
you don't have.
injustice.
I feel like you don't have any confidence in yourself and your skills. That's what I feel.
that
I think you can
song.
do it.
For that
I
song.
think you can do it.
For that
It's
song.
a big
right?
song.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
I don't want to do any injustice to Prince.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. Understandable.
It's okay.
Is he
Say
still
it.
called Prince? Or is he the symbol
He
still?
passed away. I don't know what they're calling him.
Did he?
He's not
Was it
alive.
in the will?
I
Like,
don't
please
know.
call me this from going forward.
I think he's
The
back. I
artist
think he
formerly
went
known-
back to Prince. I think.
The
before he
artist
passed.
formerly known as Prince. Or he's just a hashtag. No, is he?
Yeah, that's
Symbol?
the symbol. I don't know what it was, but
Symbol.
Remember when he was a symbol?
He does not know when he was a symbol.
Wait, isn't that? Doesn't Eminem say that in a song?
What did he say?
He says, "I was famous."
Oh,
before
well, Eminem turned his name
Prince was
into Prince turned his name into a
a
symbol. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's what that means. Oh,
Wow. See, he knows the Eminem song.
okay. I know the
And the
yeah,
reference to it.
Of course, I know.
There you go.
I know the lyrics, but I mean,
He turned himself into a symbol. I want to say mid '90s.
I think that's Without Me. That
I
song,
think so,
Eminem,
yeah.
Without Me.
That sounds.
Ever
about
since
right.
Prince turned himself
No,
into a
I
symbol.
think it's the real Slim Shady. I think.
Oh, you might be right. Let's pull that up.
I don't know. It might be without me. Sounds like.
I think he turned himself into a symbol like in the mid '90s.
Really?
Like 90s.
Ever since Prince turned himself
The,
into a
the
symbol.
one that had that his album that had the Get Off and Diamonds and Pearls. What's that? That seven. And that song 07.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was Prince's New Power Generation. Then it was a symbol, I think.
It is Without Me. I just pulled it up.
No, pull that one out.
I've been dope suspenseful with the pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. Something. This shit
Yeah.
seems so everybody wants. Okay. Discuss me.
Oh, you guys were right on that one.
Hey,
Yeah.
crush.
I said I
We
think.
do a
I
little
wasn't
country music,
sure.
we do a little rap. You know, we do it all. We do it all here.
So you don't just do country music though. You do a lot of classic
No.
rock as well.
Well, no,
What is your
because-
preference?
That's a very good question that I get a lot. And I say I like it all. Because I like, in my set, seriously, like a 3-hour set, there's probably like 1 or 2 songs that I don't love. Like, I mean, I like every single song that I'm playing.
What are the songs?
What are songs that you don't love?
No. I'm saying I can't even tell you what they were. I'm saying if someone came up and requested it, then I might be like, oh, I don't love that one, but I'll play it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I've heard you say that numerous times. Yeah. I've heard you say that numerous times.
But play this for Mario. This is for Mario. No, but that's the beauty of it, and I'm pretty open-minded to everything. So there's not really a song that I'm trying to think. Now that you've said that, actually, I'm like, what song don't I like?
Like, what's the worst request?
If someone requests Sam Hunt, like sometimes I don't like Sam Hunt that much.
Yeah.
Really?
But even like Body Like a Back Road, like
great song.
It took me forever to actually break down and learn it and play it, but I don't mind it now when I play it. But I won't listen to it though.
You like the Herchen version?
Yeah, exactly.
The Herchen version.
I like
Herchen
That should be the
Herchen
name of the
version.
album.
Hashtag.
The name of the album, the Herchen version.
I like that.
All covers his style.
Somebody should be writing.
It's pretty good. I like this. Yeah. Do you have a pen?
I got it right
Hey,
here.
he's been doodling this whole time.
Herchen version.
But so
Herchen version.
no, but going back to, I love how this is all circling back. Going back to your first question, like the Thomas Ellys and the Rocky Point Public, there was no country. That was like 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, funny fact is that 2003 I started adding songs like Dirk Bentley. What was I thinking? That song came out in 2003.
Yeah.
Thinking about a little white tank top, that song, and people were like, "Dude, why are you playing this like hick stuff? What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know. I think it's a good song. I like it." So I just added it. Like I slowly added whatever songs I liked of country. Like Alan Jackson had a couple that I liked and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, whatever. As long as I like it, I'm gonna play it." And people were like, "Oh, that's not too bad." And then it gained momentum, and then I was like, "Oh, I should probably add like Chicken Fried and stuff." And that was, I didn't really like that at first, but now I do.
I don't want to basically air out my dirty laundry here.
Oh boy.
But I'm gonna say that I was never really a big country music fan until I started hearing Kevin Herchen performing at the Trap. Now the shit's in my head.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Honestly,
no.
I'm not saying that because he's a guest. I'm not saying that. My wife loves country music. I've been with her for a long time. She always plays her country music channel, Cat Country, and I never liked listening to it. But she drives. I have to listen to her. It's her car. But then all of a sudden, I started working here at the Trap back in 2018. Wednesday's the new Friday, Kevin Herchen night. Now I was like, I'm digging some of the songs.
I'm glad you say that because you're not the first person to say that to me. Because I used to just laugh it off like, oh, this is a friend like being nice to me, like saying something nice, but it means a lot. Like I think some of the songs you do sound better than the original artist. Well, thank you very much.
Some of them, not all of them. Some of them.
No,
I'm not keeping it real.
I get it.
You got me with the drinking problem.
Drinking problem. Yes, that's the first one. That is the first one. Drinking problem.
Hey, it's good, man.
And the friends in low places after that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then the Tennessee whiskey. Now it's like every time I think about Tennessee whiskey, I'm thinking Kevin Herchen singing Tennessee whiskey.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's cool. I love that. I like it because I don't know what kind of spin I put on it. You know what I mean? Because it's me and I always sing it.
It's just your voice.
And then sometimes I'll hear it and I'll
Magical.
be like, oh, that's right, I don't do it. Fergie and Jesus. Oh, but
Songbird
thank you for that. But
the songbird of this generation.
But that, so many good catchphrases when you promote it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I started out with totally rock, and then like I said, I would add like that. That's crazy that's 2003. That's 20 years old.
20 years ago.
That Dirk Bentley song.
20 years ago.
I'm trying to think of what else was like. 2012 was like some Jason Aldean stuff I added too, but it's just whatever a good song was, I just added. But I used to like.
You ever considering getting a female sidekick to do some female country songs with them?
I
like
have.
Lady Antebellum, or they're not the Lady A now, whatever they're called, Marion Morris.
Yeah.
I like some of their stuff,
Yeah.
I almost did that. I knew
you were singing with Alyssa for a couple songs.
Yeah.
And you did a shallow song with her, but she only had the two songs from what I remember. It was that and Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
But I knew I don't know her name. She played upstairs a few times, but she was from New Hampshire. And she busted out with Marion Morris for me, If I Was Rich.
Was it April Cushman?
I don't know. This is before COVID. I seen her up there. And she was amazing. And I think she played solo. I don't think she had She might have had a drummer with her, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
but that's to your point. We have a writers New England to Nashville. It's called NETN. It's not. It's disbanded now.
Prestige
But
Worldwide.
we're all.
Prestige Worldwide.
But we're all still friends, and it's this huge group of writers and songwriters and stuff and singers, and we did get together and do that thing, but
It's hard.
with a female, yeah. But that's the thing. There's nobody local like this. Further away, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's difficult. I would love to. I had a girl sing on "Beating Heart" on one of my songs that I released, but she was from Nashville. Her name's
Okay. So there's
Rachel
not a lot of
Corey.
female singers in the New England area that can.
There
jump in.
are. Well, there
that
are.
wanna
But they
jump
do
in
their
on
own.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. There's one that was gonna work out, and then it was a band thing, and like it's tough. It's convoluted. It's convoluted. It's tough to get somebody like every gig or something. You know, I would love to do it.
So, I want to take a little bit of a right turn here, Kevin. not to take the spotlight away from you or anything.
Don't.
But don't take the I can stop if you'd like me to. You are the guest. That was a joke. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
we
said
control
no.
the podcast.
So,
not you. We control the podcast.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm nervous about
no,
Okay.
no. Well, you know, Late Night Sauce as a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, we're a podcast about bars.
All right,
you know?
let's go.
And I feel like
Do
we
it.
need to ask some. We need to
Put 'em on
ask
the
you
spot.
some bar questions.
Oh,
Nah,
shit.
we're
Here we
putting it
go.
on the spot right now. That's
So
what
we're
we do
gonna
here.
hit you with a classic.
Mitch
Kevin.
putting in the pot and stirring it up right now, aren't
That's
we?
what we're doing. That's
I
what
like the
we're
right
doing.
turn.
Yeah. So we're gonna start you with the fan favorite. I don't know if it's a fan favorite, but we do it every episode basically.
It's a
But
it's a Noah favorite, so it's a fan favorite.
just throwing it out there. You enjoy a beverage once in a while.
I
do you?
do, I do,
Yeah.
yes, this is true.
Yeah,
But
so
he likes his spirits.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. So when you go out to a bar, what's the first thing that you notice when you walk in? What stands out to you like as soon as you come in? Like well, maybe
talking
not like steps in the door, but I mean maybe when you sit down, like what's like some of the things you notice? Like what makes or breaks your stay at the bar or a restaurant, I guess.
I'm glad you asked me this because I am a frequenter. If that's a word, I don't know. I'm making it a word.
Frequent tea.
frequentee.
of bars and restaurants because my fridge is completely empty, so I need to be out. Every
Well, I
night.
mean, you're playing gigs at bars and restaurants anyways, so
But
I mean, you gotta know.
That's a great question. Number one, I need the eye contact to know that they know I'm there, right? Sit
Okay.
down, eye contact.
Yeah.
Talking about from the bartender.
Yes.
Okay.
Being
Or a server.
acknowledged. Not that he's local superstar Kevin Herchen.
No,
but
no,
I mean,
no.
Like,
I
but
don't
as
need,
a patron.
I don't need a red
as
carpet.
as a patron.
I'm
like,
saying
you know,
I need to know that you know I sat down.
you get the look, the quick
That's
nod.
kind of
like, I'll
yeah,
be
but
there.
that's kind of like common sense, though, isn't
But
it?
you'd
Like,
be
you know,
surprised.
Oh, no, you know.
Hold on.
I
You're
refuse.
speaking
I
like a man
refuse.
with a brain.
I refuse to go to places where I don't get bad service. I don't go.
But
to
you don't
places
know
where-
sometimes.
Oh,
Or you're
I
out
know.
of town.
I know where to go.
If you're out of town, I'm saying.
Oh no, out of
Oh,
town's
yeah.
different.
Me,
Out of
I'm
town's
traveling.
different. Yeah,
Man who
traveling.
travels
Yeah.
Right.
frequently.
But I know you're right. I totally agree with you. But
In Rhode Island, you know where to go and not go to get good service.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of here, I really don't know.
Although, hold on, one step back, circling back to COVID, is that staffing cuts. Staffing cuts and everything else, right?
Staff
It doesn't
just change.
It's not an excuse, but it could happen.
Things happen.
It could happen, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I want to sit down. I want eye contact. I want a nod. I am busy. I'll be right with you. What is it? What do you want? You want water? Put a water down, whatever it is. You know, and then come back with some menus. Don't take forever. You know.
Yeah. You know, just being okay at your job, basically. You
Yeah,
know, like-
exactly. See, what Mario just said is classic. Like you think like a person who's worked here forever and gets it and knows how to do it. Worked in this industry
Yeah,
forever, sorry,
yeah.
and gets it and knows what to do because you have a brain.
Yes.
But you're halfway ahead of everyone else.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just think, like you said, it is common sense. It's and I always say, being honest with a customer is way better than like. I think a novice says, "Oh, I'm not going to look at him. I'm not going to tell him that I'm busy because then it's rather you say, hey, it's going to take me a couple seconds to get with you. I'm busy. I'll be right back."
Yeah.
But if I think some novice gets nervous, like, I'm not going to do that. I'll just wait, and then I'll come back later. And then I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs going, this guy didn't even acknowledge it, right? So I think just be honest and say, I'm new here. I'm short-staffed.
What's the longest you would wait and tolerate bad service for before you say, screw this place, I'm out?
It's happened. You know it's happened.
Not here at the Trap Safe House.
Never.
Somewhere else it's happened.
Never.
Clarify that.
No, very well. That's a very good point. It does not happen here, but I mean, it happens a lot at breakfast to me. Brunch, it happens.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. Like I'll
feel
just be like, "Can I get a
breakfast
coffee?"
places
Like you should be walking around with a pot of coffee.
I feel like
Somebody should be.
I feel like for breakfast places, for me, it's the initial, like, get your drinks, get your order in, get your food, like, everything's, like, fucking quick, but, like, the minute, like your food hits the table or the order's in,
Ghost.
like, done.
Yeah.
Done. The
All
check
right.
comes.
But
You
even
just
that-
wait for the check.
But even that, I'll be okay, as long
yeah.
as I have. But I'm telling you, I've been to a place, I won't mention any places, but...
Yeah, we're not here to badmouth places,
No, but overall service, I don't know. It depends. I don't know. 10, 15?
10 minutes, 15 minutes?
You
Wow.
wait 10 minutes just sitting there and just twiddling your thumbs before you'd be like, what the fuck's going on here?
I've done 10, 15 minutes before.
It depends.
I had no choice. I couldn't leave. I had to stay there.
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, if I go for brunch or breakfast and it's dead, it's daytime dead, whatever, and I'm not, then it's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like if someone doesn't
yeah.
bring me a coffee, or at least ask me for a coffee, then I'm out. But if it's a busy place, I see what's going on.
You're cranking, shit's going on.
Yeah,
like,
even
you
if I don't
see
get
it,
the
you see it.
acknowledgement, 10, 15, okay, maybe. The thing that getting back to your original question, what bothers me is, and you guys know this better than I do. I never worked in this industry, which is crazy, right? I never worked actually on the other side of it. Is hostess or host says, "I'll bring you to your table." They bring you your menus, seat you, right? It should be intuitive that they have told or they know. Right?
It's funny
Yes.
you mention that, yeah.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
I know exactly where you're going with this, yeah.
Like they know, all right, I put them in your section. Put them in your section.
You're like, hey, you have a table.
Right. So then I go, all right, well, this person sat me, and then the other person's looking. And I've had this happen never here, multiple places where, and I've seen 3 people looking at my table going, I don't know, are you gonna, am I gonna, are you gonna? I'm like, are you serious right now? Just come over and give me water. What are you doing?
I've had people flag me down. And I'm like, what can I grab for you? And they're like, oh, just no one's showed up yet.
Right,
and I'm like, what do you need? What's
Right,
going on?
right.
Holy,
And then you
holy
spring
shit.
into action, right?
Yeah.
That's funny because it happened to me at I was with my son who was screaming at the top of his lungs and my wife at Chili's.
Yes.
There you go.
And I know exactly what went down, and so we're sitting there, and my son's being, he's 2 years old at the time. He's being a little typical 2-year-old,
Right.
So
Being a
like
kid.
almost 20 minutes go by, nobody's come over. So you can just tell it was like right at the start of the shift,
Right.
where the hostess didn't tell the waitress or waiter, whoever it was, and like my wife finally went up and said, "Excuse me, do we have a server? Because we're on borrowed time, as you can tell this kid's acting like a psycho." So the hostess comes running over, and so a server comes over, and they come over and they're like, "Okay, I'm so sorry." I go, "No, it's okay. You just take our order, no big deal. Do you want to talk to a manager?" I go, "No, I don't want to talk to a manager because that's gonna take me another 20 minutes to get my order in." I go, "Just take our order. We're fine. I know what happened."
Right.
And I was cool with it.
Yeah.
The manager comes over. He's like, "Any problem here, sir?" I go, "No, what's up? We're all set. We're good." Oh, because I was told. I go, "I think there's a little miscommunication, whatever, with the staff, but we're fine now. No big deal." Oh, okay. I'm like, "You can leave now." I'm eating right now. You can go.
Dismiss.
Right,
I didn't say dismiss, but I was just like,
But you thought about
but
it.
I go, I know what happened,
Right.
and it happens all the time.
Well,
And-
you understand the business.
Right, but at the same time, like, I don't want to talk to a manager. If I talk to a manager, I'm going to have to wait another 20 minutes to get my order in, and this kid's screaming. He wants a pizza, you know what I mean?
Right. Just,
So I get
just
it. That
go
can
and-
happen. But, like, I've been back to that same restaurant 50 times since, have not had a problem since. So, I mean,
Yeah.
shit can happen
Mistakes
sometimes,
happen. Mistakes happen.
but when they happen all the time over and nobody cares, that's what upsets me.
Or if, like I said, if I see 3 of them like pointing to the table,
Oh.
being like, I don't know who to, just somebody come over and give waters.
They do that
Just do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
all the
Oh,
time. Yeah, you don't see it, man. Anyway.
Just do it. And I'm like, whatever your thing is. I mean, how hard is it to just give waters and then figure it out? Or like come over and say someone will be right with you, whatever. But I'm like, I'll walk up to the hostess right away. All right. So instead of, to your point, like how long will you wait? I won't leave, but I'm quick to jump to the hostess again and be like, I know you just sat.
Oh, really? You're one of those. Huh?
That's one of those. Yes.
One of those.
Yes.
All right.
Because I'm like, did the hostess not do the job? Did the waitress not do the job? Who's not?
You're just gonna.
That's
you're
it.
not
I want to
gonna
hold
take it
people
to the top.
accountable.
You're not gonna take it to the top,
Yeah.
but like, I mean,
I'm
like,
holding them accountable.
is someone coming? Like, what's going on?
I think I'm just fortunate enough because I only go out twice a year. I really don't get bad service that often, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'm seriously out every night. Well, the good part is like a lot of places, like here, I know everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm taken care of, which is nice.
Yeah.
But I did. It's just like you said. It's common sense. That's what kills me.
Yeah.
Like what? The thing about this industry too is like I feel like anyone who has done it can do it has been on the other side. It's not like you're a dentist going to a dentist and be like, well, I don't know how to remove a tooth, so I guess I'll trust him.
Yep.
No, you sat on the other side
His
of a
job
bar.
is 95% common sense.
Well, also because you've been a consumer.
Yeah.
You've been on the other side. You go out to eat, don't you? Well, then be the waiter you want.
Yeah.
Be the waitress you want to have. It's not that hard.
I think the problem nowadays is like these young ones there's some of the young ones because you know what, Noah's still a young one to me, and I feel like
So we can't say it.
No, I feel like I feel like you're different than the others is what I'm saying.
different.
So stop getting all defensive when I'm giving you a compliment.
Listen, there's too much to be defensive about. That's the issue.
You know, I noticed that you've been a little too sensitive lately. I noticed.
Is that what you think?
I've been noticing that.
I bet you do think that.
I said I've been noticing it. That's what I said. But I know. I think nowadays, like these young kids, there's no self-esteem, no like pride, no.
Oh, yeah.
How many times?
a good point.
How many people we work with that say, "Oh yeah, I know I suck." I'm like, that's not cool bragging that you suck at your job, man. Right. Like that you suck at anything, Just
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I just brought that word up differently, but anyway. So my next question to you, Kevin, is you've been playing at numerous bars for the last 20 years. And my one question to you is, of all the places that you perform at, we're going to go Rhode Island only. I'm not going to talk about Tennessee because I don't want to compete with those guys. Because Tennessee, they're different.
Sure, go on.
It sounds like paradise to me.
I'm
but
nervous.
whatever.
It is paradise.
Well, it's not, you don't have to be nervous about it. It's a legit question.
All right, go on, then.
It is paradise.
Like, do you get support from the staff everywhere you play, as far as
Starting the clap.
the clap, the videos of the requests, the
Checking if you need a water.
yeah.
For the most part, yeah, I gotta say that. I'm very fortunate. Most places are good. I will, and this is again not because I'm on the podcast, but you guys are the best. But no,
There it is.
and I hold on. I won't even say this from my opinion. I will say this because of people who come to see me here say it seems different when you play at the Trap when I've seen you other places.
Really?
So what do you mean about that? They're like,
I can see that.
You're more comfortable. You like the staff more. You're more friendly with the staff. I should say you're more friendly with the staff. You're more accustomed. You take more requests. You take liberties. You'll just engage more, have more fun. And I say, yeah, that's exactly true because I feel like it's like we're a team and every Wednesday night.
People make fun of me all the time when I make videos of you.
Yeah.
My customers. Customers. They're like,
Serious?
oh yeah. Oh, you see me making a lot of videos of Kevin and posting them. Well, I'm promoting Kevin and I'm promoting the Trap at the same time.
You like Kevin being here? This is what
This
happens.
is what we do. And there's always that one guy that's making a stupid comment, and I'll just say, buddy,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to promote business here, okay?
Right.
A good time,
Why
a good
wouldn't
party.
you? Right.
And you go, stay on my video, I yelled at. Stay on my video. I always get that one guy that, you know who it is, I'm not going to say who, but he's always got talk over your video as you're performing, and I'm like, really?
Of course.
You know who it is. We all know who it is.
Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Maybe
Alright,
it needs
I
no
was just
introduction.
Yeah.
But
I can, yeah.
But I think for the most
Because I
part,
feel like that
I'm
makes a
very
huge
lucky.
difference. That makes a huge difference. When the staff is behind you, now, I'm not saying, hey, videos of you and posting.
No,
them around,
no. But
when the
just
staff's behind
support.
you, the support is huge when it comes to music. And I mean, you remember when I worked at the Grill?
Yeah,
the music.
You were the
was,
same way, yeah.
But the music was hard back then.
Oh right.
Because the venue was hard. The crowd we should get live music. Then all the people that wanted to see live music would never come in. Right? And all the people that would come in when live music was playing, like, oh, you got live music, why don't you get a DJ? I'm like, shut up. Then they get a DJ in there, why don't you get live music? You couldn't win with them. Where here, it's like, they're here for it. They love it. You know what I mean?
Which I love.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's the atmosphere for it. Like, it's going to be loud.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be boisterous. It's going to be...
Boisterous.
Thank you.
Good
like
word.
that? You like
good
that?
Word.
I was an English
very nice
major.
word.
Word of the day calendar right
Rhode
there?
Island College English major coming through. But that's how it's going to be. Like, some places, and that's the other thing going back. This is all tying together right now. Is like, I'll play at other places where the couples will specifically ask, oh, we don't want to be close to the music. Then they sit down and then they get all pissed off and they're like, well, they even say to me, well, it's not your fault. Like, you're really good, but we just didn't want to be in the music. I'm like, well, then pay attention. The hostess should, whoever should have paid attention to that. Because then I got my friends going, we can't get a table next to you. Because you put the couple that didn't even want to be there, and my friends can't be close, so just figure it out, But getting back to here is, everyone, I think they come in and they just know that that's how it's going to be. No one's like, oh, man, live music's so loud.
How long have you been playing here for? 7 years?
No, 5, I think.
5?
Yeah.
I've been here 5 years. You were playing it before I got here.
Yeah? All right, 6.
6?
I don't think it's been 7.
I mean, like, playing at the Trap, too, it's not, like, a huge place or anything. So, I mean, the volume is, like, fairly consistent throughout the building. So, I mean,
no one complains when he's playing on Wednesdays. Nobody complains about the volume or nobody complains about that. No.
But like the volume that it's at, it's like it's not like you can if you sit at the other side, it's gonna be different. Like, because you play, you don't have speakers. You play through our building speakers.
TJ was smart.
Did that
doing the way he did. Yeah. He knew what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
No, he knows what he's doing when it comes to that stuff. So.
And that is a huge. I always say that too, because if I have my speaker, that's why those other people. If I have one speaker in front of you and those people.
Yeah, in those days at the Grill when you were doing, you had the speaker there,
right.
and you had the shelf there blasted out. Yeah,
the shelf. Yeah, but yeah.
That's what killed a lot of music at that place too, because the sound system, because they had to bring in their own and it was too loud.
Yeah. Well, and that's a great point too, is that every room is different.
Yep.
Acoustically, everything. Just I've played places where they have. Oh, actually, TJ did it with the acoustic panels that he put up there, which is good. The sound deafening panels. But I've played places where they have them underneath the chairs,
the tables,
on the tables, right? Yeah. Exactly, because it's going to absorb it. Because you go in there just talking,
the echoing, and stuff. Yeah.
Someone drops a knife, it's like whoa,
yeah.
Your ears are bleeding. Like someone drops a fork, like whoa, what happened? And you have to know that about your building, and then add me as a second layer of music, and then you're like, well, forget it. Like, you might as well just shut down.
TJ was smart when it came to doing that.
Yeah. And it depends on how that building is, and that's the other thing. It's conducive to having live music. So it's good.
Cool.
Yeah. But to wrap up that question is, I'm lucky. I'm very supported with the places that I play, but
that's good.
But you guys are one of the best, and again, not to just toot your horn on the podcast, but I play here every week too. So we've built up a rapport, we've built up a business.
It helps.
And I love it. So people, not even me saying it. Like I said, people have noticed. Oh, it's more fun. Like, you seem like you're having more fun on a Wednesday to me, and I'm like, I do have a lot of fun on Wednesdays because of the environment. That means you, the audience,
the people are ready for Kevin Herchen.
Everybody, it's a great.
7 o'clock
it is
rolls
a great
around,
thing.
the heads are turned.
It's a great thing, man. It's great to be not be like live.
Let me ask you this, Noah. Do you think that people are gonna be ready for the Kevin Herchen documentary? We sleep all day so we can party all night. The Bill and Candy story.
Yes. You didn't know about this?
We've been working.
I feel like
me and Rob Heitning, me and Rob, Handsome Bob, whatever you want to call him. Everybody loves Bobby Buns. My co-worker, I'm not going to call my sidekick because apparently that's an insult.
It is.
I didn't know that was an insult.
It is.
I never would be, but not to know.
No, Noah was insulted.
You fucking people.
Whoa, this is a lot of
Whoa,
F-bombs.
you
It's a family
people.
show.
Shut the fuck up.
You people.
There's a lot of F-bombs being dropped
not-
in this
this
family
is
show.
not-
We've been
a
working on
family
this.
show.
We've
We're
been
talking
trying to
about
work on this documentary for a few years, a Kevin Herchen story, and it's called "We Sleep All Day So We Can Party All Night" with Kevin Herchen. Because Bill and Candy, they nap
what
during
they
the
do.
day, so they can dance all night with Kevin Herchen.
Is that a real thing?
That's what I was told.
That
I
is
don't
the
know.
truth.
I've never asked them, but you know what?
Good for them.
Exactly. So I
makes sense.
think it'd make a great documentary. You
It
know what I
would.
mean?
It would.
I know, maybe like a 15-minute one. You know, not a
You
huge
know.
one. You know, but
You know,
a real.
90% Kevin
A YouTube
Herchen,
short.
10% about the nap, and then going to Kevin
Yeah.
Herchen. You know,
so that is gonna come. That is our mission for 2023.
the
We're gonna make that documentary. Yes.
Man, we got a
Now, the
lot
people are gonna be ready for it. That's what I want to know.
Probably not. That's for sure. I'm not
I don't
ready.
think Noah's ready for it.
I'm definitely not ready. I knew it was the documentary. I don't remember the Bill and Candy story being part of the title.
I love it.
Well,
It's not part of the
You have the
title.
whole title, though.
Well,
You have the whole
like,
title. You have
that's-
We Sleep
that's-
All
We
Day,
sleep all
so
day,
we
so
party
we
all
party
night
tonight with Kevin
of Bill
Herchen.
Candy
Is the
story.
name of the documentary. I mean, I put a Bill and Candy story to
Is
it.
that like the scene at the beginning where it's like for dedicated to like
Right.
Bill and Candy?
Yeah.
Who sleep all day.
That's what I'm
Right.
thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
just checking.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna be some of your most top loyal fans you have.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm just saying because the way you said it, it sounded like it was part of the title. I mean, I don't know.
We'll work out the logistics.
We're working on logistics.
Yeah,
on that.
I guess
we got to bring
yeah,
Rob on this
yeah.
because it's Rob's idea
That's
too.
right.
You know what I mean?
I'm waiting until we get Rob on the podcast to do Feelings by the Fire.
Yeah, we're working on that. That's gonna have to be.
We miss you, Rob. Just
You got a
saying.
lot of-
Rob, we're gonna need you to come back on season 3 when we get the video going.
Season
three.
So, right. Well, I mean, you know, we're still
Plenty
doing
ad.
audio. You can't do
Plenty ad.
feelings by the fire without a fire scene.
Well, you could just like play like the fire
The
sound
kindling?
in
The
the background.
kindling?
Yeah, like the,
It's not
like the
the
little
same.
crackle. It's not the same, but I mean it's close enough. I mean if we're just doing audio,
not the
but
same.
whatever, it's cool.
You can't talk about your feelings by the fire without seeing the feelings.
You got the. Well, I mean, well,
We
you
could do it.
see
We could do it right
well,
there,
you-
yeah.
Well, I mean, we as podcasters will see the fire. I mean, you know, maybe for the video, if we did Feelings by the Fire before video, for the video itself, we just have like a loop of like a fire in the background.
You know what I think
like
you should
like
do?
a campfire.
This is going to be an old school reference. We should do a Beavis and Butthead song. Men have feelings too. Can I share mine with you? That's from a Beavis.
I know what it's from, yes, but I don't think we're gonna do that because
Come on, you could open the show with that.
this is Rob's segment. We have to go with his creativity.
Yeah,
on this.
I know.
You know, we're bringing him on, and we're gonna go with
Come on.
his view on this because that's what
Feelings
artists
by the
do.
fire.
Feelings by the Fire.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be-
2023.
We have to wrap it up.
Can I share mine with
We
you?
have to wrap it up, so we got to come up with one final question for Kevin Herchen. Noah, go.
Wow.
I put him on the spot. Yes,
I like
I
what he
did.
did there.
Well, do you want a?
We should
you
do
I don't want
it.
anything. It's all up to you.
You don't want-
You do whatever you want to do right now.
Should we do a
Whatever.
Because you are not my sidekick. You're my co-host.
whatever I want to do right now. So, Kevin, when this is going to be it's going to be a bar and music question.
Yes, perfect.
So when you're performing at a bar, got him. That's the connection. When you're performing at a bar, what are some of the things that people do that annoy you during your
Yes.
Oh,
we didn't
come on.
touch on that yet. Good
I
job.
didn't. I
This
didn't.
is why I went
Come
to you with
That's
this.
on the
I
spot,
forgot.
baby.
Yeah.
No notes.
No, just
No
do
notes.
it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's so many memes that I save and I want to put out, but I'm too nice, you know. No, the funniest, and this actually happened to me. I was playing in Vermont like last month, and
Vermont, the
It's-
Sunshine State.
it's when people come up and talk to you while you're playing,
That is, I've seen that.
and
I've
not only
seen
the
that.
talk.
What?
Oh yeah, mid song, people just think you could have a conversation, and the friend will be like, "Dude, you know he's singing into a mic right now, right? Like, what are you doing?" They'll pull him away. I'm like, "Yeah, but I'll get with you in a second." But the best part was, so I was in Vermont and this happened, and only because recency is why I remember it. So this woman comes up and I'm playing. Oh my god, what song was I playing? I can't remember. It was probably Eagles or something. And she goes, "Play on the road again." And I go, and the couple next to
Is
me.
that Conway Twitty on the road again?
Willie Nelson.
Oh, no.
So, well, this is the funny part. So the couple next to me is laughing because they know that I'm in the middle of the song playing, and they're laughing, going, "This woman's talking to him while he's playing." And so I did my best to like still play and sing and talk to her at the same time. And she's like, on the road again. I'm like, yeah, I definitely know that, Willie Nelson. She's like, no, I don't know. I think that's it. And so she goes and sits down, and I start playing on the road again. She comes running up. No, it's not it. I was like, and so the couple's laughing. She's very nice. She's very nice about it. But she's like, no, that's not the one. I can't think of it. She knows she can't come up with it. The couple's laughing because I'm like, well, I don't really know the song anyways. This one, Willie Nelson, like I kind of know, but not really. So I stopped playing, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna figure out what song she wants. And the couple next to, like, there's two couples at tables clapping. Thank God, this is awesome. And I'm like, we're gonna get this song. She starts, and I go, I think you want Bob Seger, Turn the Page. Here I am on the road again.
It was that, wasn't it?
It was that one. So we play that, and then she goes, great. And I go, at the end of the song, and people like clapping. I actually sung it, one of the best. Like, I love it. Like, I did a good job that time. It doesn't always happen that it's really good. That one came out good. And I said, thank you. I appreciate your support for me playing that song, but I'm really more impressed with myself that I came up with the song she wanted while I was playing another song.
The song she wanted that she didn't even know what the fuck she wanted.
I'm in the middle of playing Willie Nelson on the road again, and I come up with Bob Seger on the road again, Turn the Page, and I'm like, that is more impressive to me than that I pulled up that song. So I was like, this is pretty cool.
So, what about when so when people interrupt you during a song, does it count? Like I've done it a few times. I'm guilty if it's bad. We're not gonna say it is until we hear it from Kevin. Though.
Right, exactly.
But I hit you with like the drive-by fist bump while you're playing.
Yeah,
and you like hand off the guitar, but you keep singing.
Yeah,
Is that cool? Is that cool? I don't know.
The fist bump is cool. It's the handshake that's the problem.
The handshake.
You got to go with the fist bump.
Right. Fist bump is
quick.
Fist bump because it's quick.
It's easy.
The handshakes are tough because everybody has their own kind. And
that's right.
And they expect you to know it.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I don't.
Yeah, right. I'm not dapping you up all
They hold you a little too long, like while you're trying to fucking keep going.
No, the fist bump's fine. Like I want to give people, and I sometimes reach out when people walk by.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, oh, I'm not gonna bother them.
Well, I mean,
I'm the one reaching.
Yeah. I feel like I know you well enough that like you
bump.
might reach out, and that's why
exactly.
that's why it comes up. But I was wondering.
With
interrupting.
even though I just said someone talking to me in the middle of the song, I think that's still fine because I'd rather take the request. I want to know what they want. Like I want them to talk to me. I'm more upset when people are embarrassed. Then at the end of the night, they're like, "Oh, I wanted to request all these songs." I'm like, "No, just come up. Don't be afraid to come up and ask a question. Like then I'm like, I'll even say, "Oh, I wanted to play that song and I forgot about it." If you had come up and said it,
just like walk up towards the end of the song and like raise your hand or some shit. Like,
well, the thing is, what bothers
in between,
what amazes me, and I think it's probably the drinking that does it, is that people can't feel the ebb and flow of the song. Like I'm in the middle of the hard chorus going, and then they want to talk to me. I'm like, in 1 second the chorus is done, and you can talk to me. You know what I mean? Like you know this song, but it's just funny. But no, I don't care. I like when people request stuff on me, but I don't mind. But I do say if it was like my second, third year playing, I'd be like, oh my god, don't do that. Now it's like
I gotta focus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I do feel bad for the beginners that are doing it, but it's like now I'm fine with it.
Second nature. It's in your
blood. I don't mind.
It's in your veins.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to wrap this up here, guys, because the Kettle One bottle, the unofficial sponsor of Late Night Sauce, is empty.
Anytime you want to come back in,
Kettle One, we are asking you for sponsorship. We love your vodka. We love Sweden. Please come see us.
It's not fucking Sweden.
Where's it from?
It's the Netherlands.
Isn't Sweden part of the Netherlands?
No.
Who are the Dutch?
Wait, it's Holland.
Remember that? That's a side.
Come on.
Wait, who are the Dutch?
You're making us look bad.
We love you, Kettle One, no matter where you're from. Feel free.
We don't discriminate.
We do not discriminate. Actually, we do, but we love Kettle One vodka.
We do, yeah.
But to close out the segment, I'm gonna ask Kevin Herchen one last question. And I'm gonna put him on the spot here because he's been trying to get on our podcast for a while, and we finally got him on. But my question to you is, who's your favorite sports podcaster?
Wow, that is totally out of left field. Sports podcaster.
Sports local guys.
Yeah,
New England.
All right, okay, I got it. There's an up and coming.
Yeah.
There's an up and coming guy who's breaking ground. His name is Dean Salitro.
Oh, I've heard
Dean
of him.
the
I've heard of
Dream.
him. Dean the Dream. I've heard of
Dean the
him.
Dream
He's
is
a great
actually-
man. He's a great man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He's actually a very good friend of mine, and he is up and coming.
Really?
Oh, very
know
good
that
friend
he's
of
a
mine.
good friend of yours.
Great friend of mine. Known him about 30-something years.
Holy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And,
no, he's breaking ground. He's breaking
He's
ground.
breaking ground, and he's actually doing well for himself. So
Yeah.
cheers, Dean Salitro.
Cheers to that.
And we're going to have to end our segment of Late Night Sauce tonight. We had a great podcast with Mr. Kevin Herchen.
Thank you,
And
man.
Thank you for stopping
we're going to
by.
keep everybody posted on this documentary that we're going to be doing with me and Rob Heitning. And, hopefully maybe sometime soon we get Kevin Herchen back.
Yes, I would love to come back.
All right, folks. But
Let's do a series.
For now, we're gonna close this out with a new original song by Kevin Herchen, performed live on the podcast.
Yes. We told you about this. Where's your guitar? Really?
No, that didn't happen.
Okay,
So men have feelings too, and I share mine with you. That's all I got.
So that's good enough for me.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Take care of your bartender and waitress.
Wednesday's the new Friday, guys.
Wednesday is the new Friday.
Yes.